What's good, my fine, beautiful people? It's your boy, Brian Keith. Going to get right into it. I missed it yesterday. There's a lot of things I had planned yesterday, but I just got so involved. Like, it's my day off and, got to enjoy yourself. And I enjoyed myself a little bit too much. But before I head out, like I said, I want to fulfill my obligation, 100 day, 100 videos. But I do want to say this before I say like, comment, and subscribe. So subscribe with the Help the Brother Out special. Subscribe. But I do want to say this. Take your daily red pill. I got up this morning. I watched the Coffee Pod real quick. And I watched O'Shea Duke Jackson. And I do that. Now, this morning, it just so happened to be them. It could have been Black Ramet. It could have been Dr. BOA at any given time. But taking a daily dose of red pill is important. It's very important. Because as it forces me to reflect that at any time, my partner can flip on me for the right person, the right situation, and the right or wrong emotional state. Neither one of us has been perfect in the past. Right now, I think we're stable right now. Things are pretty good. I enjoy being around my wife and looking at her and wanted to crave and, I crave and want to have experiences with her. But I always have to be aware that at any time, at any moment, a state of boredom, a state of this is the way the wave is going, this is the way the crowd is going. Anything can make it flip. And I have to stay aware of that. I have to remind myself of how to behave and perform because I spent, many times I was the red pill, strong arm guy towards certain females. And the ones that I had longer relationships with, what's that word? Monogamous relationships with, trying to be the, not even trying, but being the dedicated boyfriend or partner, and those went terribly wrong. I only had really a couple. The others was, I was playing, but they went wrong. They went wrong, and really, being the jealous boyfriend, and because my frame of mind has been the way I've always imagined, quote unquote, marriage would be. It's us against the world. Even our kids, our parents. It's supposed to be us. The kids are temporary. The parents are temporary. And when we got married, we were going to be one, and it's going to be us against the world. I've had the experience, the rude awakening, and even still, that is embedded in me. I think my dream and desire is for that to be, but my common sense now and my experiences are hollering otherwise. So, and I have to really go with, not how I feel. I have to come out of that and really put on paper what's really happened and what is it that I'm really seeing. And my advice to you guys, especially those on the come up, I know how you feel, but the reality is, and the numbers show, that she will flip on you. She is not loyal. It is your turn now. You understand what I'm saying? She is not yours. It's your turn. And the sooner you come to terms with that, the better you will feel when you reach those crossroads of whether or not it's time to part ways or it's time to reevaluate. Well, it's going to be a reevaluation anyway. But whether or not you're going to go or you're going to stay. And if you appreciate the relationship that you're in now, and you think that this is the long game for you, you do have to be aware that the creature, because I'm just taking it to its basic compound, but the creature that you're partnering up with can flip on you. You know what I'm saying? Can flip on you at any time, especially if she's raised in these modern times. You know, there's too much communication going back and forth. So she may be one way now, but down the line, she can flip on you. She can switch on you because she's going to be exposed to an environment that encourages that. So you're going to have to be prepared. And even when the environment was more isolated, they did it anyway because it's in them, and I have to come to terms with that. And I'm not bashing or trying to come down, but just trying to make clear and make it understood that regardless of the beauty, the body, and how she makes you feel, you got to understand that you are dealing with a particular creature, and the creature becomes with a nature. And that nature can flip on you. That nature can cheat on you. The nature is not loyal to you. And the sooner you get that, the sooner you realize that, the better off you will be. You will stay on your toes. You will stay focused on you and your purpose. And that's more attractive to her, than you always being available to her, always willing to move mountains for her. You know, she has to know that you have the ability to do it, whether it's financial or physically, skillfully. You know, she has to know that she can come to you, but she also has to have that space that you're always not, that you aren't hovering and waiting by the phone, waiting for her call or waiting for her to check in. You know what I'm saying? Or you calling, always checking in. You have to have that space and distance. She has to feel like at any time she could be losing something great, so she's scared to lose it. Or that you're just so busy on your purpose and things are just going so well that any given time that, you know, you could just dump her. And that seems to be more attractive than someone who's a hanger on, or someone who's jealous, or someone who's just so caught up in her that he can't focus on his purpose. That's very unattractive. And I had to learn that the hard way. You know, you think you're being helpful, but really you're being detrimental to your situation. So, you know, and to help me, because like I said, I've dealt with chicks like I ain't give two shits about, you know what I'm saying, and just did my thing. And they seem to be more turned on and more loyal to me than the ones that I actually gave everything to, than the ones that I've actually sacrificed everything to. And those women, which are very few, I mean, like not even on my hand type shit, they've been very damaging to me. And what's crazy, what's absolutely bonkers to me, like what Jay-Z said, you didn't have to get me back like that. I dare to say that they were dirty before I even did anything, and got worse once they found out I did some shit. Yes, yeah. That dude, that friend, because that dude, her friend, that she tells you not to worry about, or trust me, he's knocked it down before. It has knocked it down through plenty of relationships she's gone through, and he's gone through. That's what keeps them intertwined, is because they have those stories, that background story that keeps them moving. Now, once it all comes out in the forefront, then it ain't cute no more. Once it's exposed, there's no the danger of it all brings the act to like a climax. That's what makes it sexy. But once it gets exposed, then it's like what are we doing? We really have nothing else in common but sneaking around. But best believe that homeboy that's been around through many relationships, the one she tells you don't worry about, and oh, he's just a friend, and especially he's just a childhood friend. Trust me, he's not sticking around. Don't trust it. So, like I said, I've learned the hard way just how filthy, dirty, nasty she can be, regardless of how pretty, bad her body is, how good she smell. She's filthy, and she could get down and dirty with the worst of them. You understand what I'm saying? What makes it bad is that she sneaks. She's very sneaky with it. We give them too much credit and too much trust. But like I said, I had to learn the hard way that regardless of what comes out of her mouth, there's a nature that speaks in action. And that's what you have to worry about. So every day, I say all that to say, every day I have my daily dose of red pill. So that way I don't get lost in the beauty. I don't get lost in the laughs and the conversations. I always have to keep in mind, keep in the forefront that at any moment this can flip, because I don't know what's going on in the background. I'm not home 16 hours a day. I don't know. And what I've come to learn is that when she is at her happiest, and I'm talking generally speaking, when she's at her happiest, that's because she has an outlet. So when she's dealing with you, me, us, she doesn't feel stuck. She has an outlet. And chances are it's another dude. I hate, it is what it is. It's another dude that makes her feel it. You could tell her she's beautiful and attractive all day, but she knows that you're delusional because she knows what she really is. And how can you feel so attracted and so in love with a person like her? Because she knows who and what she is. So that's why it's not attractive to her. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're delusional. So that's why when a dude really doesn't know her and he's out there in the streets and he's like, hey, beautiful, da 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 da, and they kicking game, they know each other. That's what makes her happy, because she gets an opportunity to perform. She gets an opportunity to really be herself and say the shit that she really want to say. She wants to get down and dirty with it. You're just the safety net. You're the foundation that makes her feel stable in her world of fantasy. So, and it's a terrible position to be in. So like I said all that to say, take your daily dose of red pill. Like I said, I do it. If I don't get up and watch it right away, I watch it on the way to work. I watch it at work, on the way home from work. Something that's always going to remind me. And you gotta get it raw, and you gotta get it dirty and straight to the point, that at any moment, the creature, as they say, the B-dub, she might be pretty on the outside, but that inside, filthy as F. So, like I said, it's not yours, regardless of what you say and regardless of what those papers say. It's your turn. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, Brian Keith. I'll see you on the next one, all right?